incorporating healthy food into your diet sometimes can feel overwhelming, and you think, well, where do I even start? Especially if you're coming off a diet of eating a lot of takeaway foods and ready-made foods, and you're not cooking from scratch, and you feel like, oh, it's just overwhelming. You can really start with easy changes to incorporate healthy food into your diet. So the first thing I would change to anyone's diet is really getting the veg intake high in your diet. The more veg you can include, the better the nutrient quality of your diet will be. Every different color of vegetables contains different phytonutrients, and these phytonutrients have huge health benefits. So if we take things like your garlic, your onions, your leeks, your fennel, they contain disulfides. They're really good for immune function, for example. Something like your beta carotene is good for eye function. That's in your orange colored vegetables. You get ellagic acids in berries, for example. They've got antibacterial properties. Things like resveratrol is in the purple colored dark purple grapes, and in blueberries. They help bring cholesterol down. So each color has different nutrients. You probably know things like lycopene in tomatoes is really good for prostate health and also for bone health. So having lots of these phytonutrients in your diet will improve your overall nutritional status. How do we get them in? Start simply. Just add raw chopped veggies into a meal, or use things like when you're making mince, grate vegetables into your mince. When I do mince, I put 5 veggies in. I put in onion, I put in sauteed mushrooms. You can even grate the mushrooms. If you're not a mushroom lover, you won't even know that they're there. You can grate in baby marrows, grate in carrots, and put tin tomato. You've got 5 veggies now. Add it to your meal. So that's it. That's a simple way to just start adding veg in. And don't overthink it. You don't have to do this big cook up of veg. Simply just chopping up some cucumbers, some peppers, some raw carrots, some raw mushrooms, and putting that together. Put a little bit of olive oil on that, and you've already upscaled the quality of the nutrients in that diet. When you talk about fats, you can really switch up the fats in your diet to improve the quality of the fats in your diet. So for example, something like olive oil is really a good fat. People worry about cooking with olive oil, and what you can do is you get olive oils for cooking, and your cold pressed olive oils, you can use those not for cooking, but they can be poured over a salad. And when I say poured, I honestly mean pouring onto a teaspoon and then just drizzling over, or using an olive oil spray. Those are good quality fats. And what we know is the monounsaturated fats, so avos, nuts, olives, olive oils, nut butters, contain the good monounsaturated fats. And what they also have is they've got a better dietary inflammatory index. They reduce inflammation by having good quality fats in your diet. So that's important. Another thing that you want to look at as incorporating more of into the diet is good quality carbs. We know that carbs with lots of sugar and lots of refined white flour is not good for us, but we need the ones with the really good high fiber. So when you're looking at a label, check the fiber, go for the absolute highest fiber content you can get, and incorporate more of those foods. So swapping out a fiber that is really refined, like let's say you love pasta and you're eating lots of white pasta, swapping that for a whole grain high fiber pasta is a better option. Popping some lentils into that pasta already improves the nutrient quality. So you can definitely layer up nutrients in your diet to have a healthier overall diet by making simple little switches like I've mentioned. All the best with trying these new inclusions of the healthy foods into your daily eating.